Here we go. This is going to be the demo for Animal Crossing New Leaf that is going to be coming out on June 9. My name is JC, and I'm going to walk you through my friend Chico's save file. I'll tell you all the cool things that are really different about this Animal Crossing in particular, as well as all some new features. So here we go. Who's familiar with Animal Crossing? I'm just kind of curious. 1, 2, kinda, no, just you. 2, good. 3, anyone else? Who else is interested in Animal Crossing? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll start from the beginning. So, you're probably wondering why I'm running into the town hall first. The first biggest difference, well, I should say, one of the biggest differences in the game is that you're able to be the mayor. You are the boss, you're the mayor, you call the shots in the town now. So you're no longer this guy that just kind of comes in at random and then just is in debt all of a sudden by the silly raccoon. It's not the way that works this time. So, I'm going to go ahead and sit here in my mayor-like duties, mayor-like chair. And Isabel's going to come up, she's going to ask me, is there anything I can help you with? Don't worry, the character's name is Chico, I'm JC, that's Chico, just make sure you know, she's a girl, I'm not. One of the things you can do is called a public work project, or public work project. And what that is a lot of the animals that are in town are going to ask for a few things. Some of them will ask for a yellow bench, perhaps, to be placed in the town. Someone else wants a fairy tale project. Someone else wants a street lamp. Somebody else wants a fire hydrant. Yeah, I don't know why they want a fire hydrant because there's no fires in Animal Crossing, but still, there's a fire hydrant. So what you do is it does cost some money, 32,600 bells for this, but you don't have to foot all the cash yourself. You can have other people come in, they can donate for it, you can have the townspeople help donate for it, and you can help pay it off as well. The moment you pay off, it just pops up in town. You get to pick the spot for it as well. So there you go, that's one way you can affect the way the town looks. In addition, you can also try to make an ordinance. Now, what is an ordinance? There's different types of them that change the way you play the game. For example, the Night Owl ordinance makes sure that when let's say shops are open from like roughly 10, 11-ish, and they're open till about 9. Now, I personally play a little bit later. I get home at about 7:30, I eat dinner, I'm ready to play by 8, 8:30. What happens is if the stores close at 9, I don't have enough time to grab all my fruit and then sell it back. So what I do is the Night Owl ordinance pushes back the close time of all the shops by 2 hours. So I have a full 2.5 hours to kind of mess around, or 3 hours to, do all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. Other types of ordinances, you can actually enact something called a beautiful town. You'll see it with the first option there. A beautiful town means if you're inside, if you're kind of really big into the whole planting flowers and stuff like that, they'll never go dry, they'll never wither up and die. They'll just always be pretty. So that's wonderful. Now what else is cool is, I'm going to keep the current ordinance, and I'm good for now. I think that's all the things you can do for now as mayor. And you can also notice there's actually a picture of Tortimer up at the top right, if you remember Tortimer. He's around, but remember that if I forget to tell you where he is, remind me, say, what happened to Tortimer? Because I may forget. I have a story about him in the end. So, I'm going to leave, and I'm actually going to go back up and show you guys the town, which is kind of like, we brought all that stuff, all the retail shops and the stuff in City Folk, we brought it all right there, right next to the town. Other things you may notice, that is while we're running to the top of the town, this bridge that I'm crossing right here, there's only one bridge when you first get your initial setup for the town. The other 2 bridges that are on the bottom part of the map, those are built by public work projects. So again, always check those because it may actually, be able to put stuff in there that will help not only the townsfolk, but it will help you as the mayor. So I'm going to go north, I'm going to cross these train tracks here, and then I'm going to show you the town. It's from left to right, it's pretty sweet. And the layout of this slightly can change depending on your town. So on the left-hand for this town, left-hand side is, of course, the museum. The museum also has bladders. It's an owl. He's there, he kind of sleeps during the day, and he's awake at night. He's a night owl, get it? And he helps identify fossils, collects stuff for you, like your fish and your bugs, and he puts them on display in your museum to show off how awesome your collection is. In addition, there's Club 101. Club 101 is really awesome. Who remembers KK Slider? It's like this dog that sings songs. There you go. So KK Slider, he's back. He's at Club 101. He sings still like his usual gig, Saturday nights, and he plays guitar and chills out. There's something else he does. We assign him to have another job. The job is during the weeknights, he DJs. So he's now a DJ there. So if you invite 3 over people, even just by yourself, if you're that type to dance alone, you can bring 3 people over. 4 you guys can go in there and just get down and boogie with some KK music. Here, we're going to visit Nook's homes. You don't actually, there's a couple of things. Number 1, you don't actually sell your items to Tom Nook anymore. I'll show you. Remind me to show you where you can sell your items now. Number 2, Tom Nook has taken his love for housing and has actually done something different. Instead of putting you in debt the moment you get to the town, which is not really a good feeling, he's taken his love for housing and he's actually made a store. Now the store for your house, you can customize the outside of your house and the way it looks. So this is the way it works. If you want to buy an entire set of outside look for your home, a big home, you can do that. It'll still cost you like $400, $500, $600 and up, and you can pay it off small chunks at a time. But at least when you pay for this stuff rotates just like clothing. If you're going to pay for it, at least you're paying for something that you want. That's a big difference. Let's say you don't want to buy the whole thing all at once. You want to do it piecemeal. That's fine too. You can pick from a selection of doors. The doors rotate on a daily basis, so there's customizable doors, mailboxes, tiles that could put outside between your house and your fence. There's also the roofing, the color, the texture, what's made of. You also have the entryway, the color. You have a fence. Sometimes the fence could even be bushes for all that matter. So a lot of different ways to customize the way outside of your town looks, as well as piecemealing and small little add-ons to your house at one time. Yes, that's Lyle on the left. If you know who Lyle is, good for you. If you don't know who Lyle is, even better.
Do you come in as the mayor, like as soon as you get into the town, like they ask you to be the mayor, or do you like work up to that?
The question was, are you becoming the mayor the moment that you walk into town? The answer is yes. The moment that they come out, like the moment that you get off the train, you're actually going to be greeted by, and everyone's like, hey, you must be the new mayor. And you're like, whoa, hold on a second. And everyone's like, no, you're totally the mayor. There's only one person getting off at the stop and say they come on the same train you're on. So you're the mayor. And they're like, oh, okay. And you're just the mayor. Yeah. So in addition, you have, of course, the post office here. And then you have Digby. He is awesome. Digby is actually Isabel, your assistant's brother. So he runs something called the Happy Home Showcase. Here's how it works. What you're going to do is you take your Nintendo 3DS and you're going to friend up other people that have Animal Crossing. Their homes in its entirety will be there. The outside of it, the internal part of the home, you can walk in and walk around the home. It's like, now why would you want to do that? First of all, you'll actually start knowing about pieces of furniture that you never knew existed. Second of all, do you see something that you like? There might be a way to order it. So just bam, another way to get you to get more furniture and collect some more stuff. I'm not going to show it to you right now because it takes up way too much time. Then we'll go over here. Now, Super TNT. Super TNT is the new what is it called? A convenience store. It's no longer run by Tom Nook anymore, and it's run by Tommy and Timmy, which are his nephews, I believe. 2 raccoons run the show.
Oh, good.
Over here you have it's like a gardening house, which take you can get your watering pail and some flowers, things like that to kind of pretty up your town. You also have up here, this is Shampoo. If you remember Shampoo, to get your hair and color that up, it's pretty sweet. And it's going to be right on top of the Able sisters. And the Able sisters, they're back as well. I believe there's Mabel and Sable Able. There we go. Yes, their stuff does rotate all the time. There's always new stuff to buy and to collect. What's really sweet is, let's see, ooh, I like this. This is cute. Big Star Tea. What's really funny is that you can also try this on. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. So I'm just going to say I'm going to wear it out. Because that's what most people do, right? You guys do that. You walk in the store, put it on, pay for it, and just walk out with it, right? Just wear it. I've tried to do that once. It got me in a lot of trouble when I was a child. Yeah, I don't think I paid for it either. Oh, by the way, in the top 2 right-hand corner things, you see that? You can wear pants. Yes, you have legs. You have pants, I know. And yes, you can also, I had this question earlier before, yes, you can still design your own patterns to put on your clothes, on the floor, different tilings. That's still available, even for wallpaper and stuff. It's still there. There's an array of even shirts. I know it's really weird that you think it's just that's cool. This is actually the only Animal Crossing station. So aside from t-shirts, you have t-shirts, long sleeve shirts. I see there's like kind of like a track jacket. You have blouses, dresses, gowns, skirts, pants, socks, shoes, and all kinds of other stuff. So what's really fun is there's so many different types of items. Yeah. So speaking of which, I was talking about other accessories. Check this out. LaBelle's back over here, and you get a different headwear. Because I like headwear so much, and oh, that's awesome. Look at this huge shades. That's nice. I'll tell you what, I'm going to try these on because I think I like them. Yeah. That's right. Check this out. I'm going to keep it on as well. There we go. Anyway, I'm going to get out of LaBelle's place and I'm going to show you some other really cool stuff. Now, who remembers there was a small skunk that used to be around. His name was Kix. He used to shine your shoes, right? Yeah. So Kix made so much money shining people's shoes, we gave him his own store. So now you have, that's where I said you can get shoes and socks from. There are shoes and socks that rotate. And this is really sweet. So I'm actually going to pick, I think purple and green look pretty sweet together. Green striped shoes is cool. So I'm going to try on some shoes, some Kix. Get it? His name is Kix. There we go. Hotness. There, I like this. I'll wear them out.
Why does it remind me of
Perfect.
Ash?
So now I got my new shoes. What's really funny is if you take a look at the bottom right hand corner, he's got socks over here. Now, the difference between socks and shoes, you can try on shoes and take them off. You can't try on socks at all. I know, it's kind of gross, right? It's like some kind of, yeah. It's either you have to buy them outright or you don't buy them at all. So you got to commit. You have to be really sure you want those socks. They're not terribly expensive either, so buy socks. Socks are good with shoes. Okay. So now you're about 65 to 75% through the demo. You're getting there. You're almost there. And I've shown you pretty much all the shops here and talked a little bit about each of them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run back down to town and I'm going to navigate myself over to one of my favorite places to be. My house.
Yes.
On the way to my house, you're going to notice a few things. One of them is that there are cherries, oranges, apples, things like that. Look on the left side. What is that? That is a mango. So you can have mangoes and you plant mangoes. We've also included another fruit. I believe it's a spiny fruit. Can you tell what that spiny fruit is? Anybody have a guess? It is durian. That's correct. These smells like feet, smells like old gym socks, tastes like sweet and sour, pungent, funky stuff. Yes, and what's really funny is I actually plan on having a town. If my native fruit isn't durian, it's all gonna be durian. I just want all durian.
I think we lost the minigame. We're forced to eat candy.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm just gonna gift durian to all the animals. I'm just gonna go, hi, it's your birthday. Have a durian. And I'm gonna start shipping off durians via mail to everyone I know. And it will only be durian for months. It'll be amazing. Months of durian all the time. It'll be amazing. What's really funny is even if you send something like that, if it's like a birthday, if you get thoughtful, you may get something that's like not a durian return. It would be like a piece of rare furniture. You're like, sweet, I'll keep sending you durian. Anyway, this is Chico's house. It's very large. She's customized everything. Take a look at the fence, take a look at the tiles on the ground, the mailbox, the door, the archway, the tiles on the roof. She's done this all herself, putting it all together. So I'm gonna go inside the house and show you what's up there. The question was, does your house no longer expand in size? You start with a basic, I think it's 4x4 or 5x5 square. Yes, it does expand to be this large. So going back to it, there's also a couple of different things. So I can actually change the camera indoors now. On the right side, I have one of my favorite pieces of furniture. It is a rotating sushi conveyor belt. And it's just in my living room because that's how I roll. And then there's also a dim sum table on the left because I can't get enough food. And if you press the A button, you can slide the Lazy Susan around. It's kind of cool. And there's also like a little cabinet here for like cakes and pastries, which is kind of cool. Now you have your other, there's tons and tons of different items to collect. And one of the cool things is if I rotate this camera back around, you can hang stuff on the wall now. So you have these little, like, you know, cooking utensils. You see a sign up there, poster, a lamp, and I splattered a bug. And if you take a look at this other room, this is actually an example of a piece of rare furniture. I'm not exactly sure where you got this entire set. Ooh, bug. I'm not exactly sure where she got this entire set, but there's, like, you know, a matching everything: clock, wallpaper, bed, couch, and really a lot of different stuff to collect. And some of them are time sensitive. As a hint, today is Bunny Day. So if you have the Japanese version of Animal Crossing, if you take it out, if you look around, talk to people, you may find that there's some unique bunny-related items that are available just for today. So again, Animal Crossing, a lot of surprises. Congratulations, you're at the 90% mark. I love how you say, "Oh," you're the first person that said "oh" all day. Everyone's like, "Yay, we made it this far," and you're like, "Oh." That's good, it's good to know. Check this out. There is a few other things. What I'd love to show you is I'm going to put away my shovel and my awesome shades and my star t-shirt. I'm going to go over here to one of my favorite buddies, Cap'n. Now Cap'n, if you remember him, I believe he was the guy, the Kappa, who took you from the, I think he was riding the bus, or was it the taxi, and he took you into town, right? So this time, he's no longer doing that. He's the captain of this boat, and this boat takes off to a beautiful, sunny little island. Now, the island is actually something we borrowed, if you remember, from the GameCube version where you had to connect to your Game Boy Advance. Now, we've changed it so you have access to this island, but what's really cool is that this island will stay sunny, even if it is like December and it's snowing. This island will always be sunny. It's very nice. In addition, Cap'n has a couple of other things. If you notice, the boat itself can sit up to 4 people. So if you invite 3 other people into your town, go as a group, you guys can all go to the island together. And there's a lot of stuff to do with the island, which I'll show you. And there's one last thing. It takes a little bit to get to the island, and Cap'n is an avid singer, if you didn't know. Well, you're about to find out. Remember, what he says is random, and it's just random. Please listen. What's really funny is those things change. The stuff, the sentence in the middle that he says, it changes depending who's in the boat. The song that he sings, the lyrics, it changes depending on, I don't know, it's just random. So that's actually the opening part. I haven't seen that before. I've been doing this for 3 days, and that's the first time I've seen it, so that's pretty sweet. Now what's really cool is, in addition to this, did you know that Cap'n has a family? So you're actually going to meet a few of these. It's so adorable. So check this out. This is Grams. This is so Grams is like this little old Kappa, and she's actually the person that's going to be running the shop on the island. Now the shop on the island doesn't take bells. Remember your hard-earned bells? Look in the top right corner. It takes medals. You're like, well, how do I get medals? Well, check this out. If you go to your left, you're going to see Leilani. Now Leilani is actually Cap'n's wife. So Cap'n's wife, and she's such adorable, like, she's so cool. So she asks you to register for a tour. You're like, what's a tour? So if you go on a tour, it's kind of like a challenge. And again, you can do this up to 4 players. Let's say a beetle hunting tour. It says, Dynasted and stag beetles are popular, and this tour wants you to snag the most. So in other words, you have a time limit of 5 minutes. It's pretty easy, and you're supposed to catch as many beetles, I guess, as you can. The better you do, the more medals you get. So the more medals you get, you use those to buy the unique items that are only available from Grams on this island. And that's the way the medal system works. You want to see something even cuter? You know how Leilani and Cap'n love each other very much? Their daughter is also here as well, and she has her own little shop too. So you can talk to her and converse with her, and she'll talk to you. It's pretty cool. Alright, you're at the 98th percentile here. You're almost done with the demo. You almost survived. Check this out. This is Lloyd the Gyroid. He's flipping out. That's okay. That's what gyroids do. he actually, when you go to the island, you kind of have to put all your stuff away, but he'll let you borrow a few things. And I want to borrow something that I love to do because I'm a collectible person. I love collecting things, especially for this game. I want everything. If I want everything, I'm gonna need to do something crazy, which is fill out my encyclopedia. I'll show you how to do it. There's 3 different pages in the encyclopedia, and you're probably wondering why I'm talking about the encyclopedia right now. Is of course you can catch fish, you can catch bugs, but now because you can swim, you can catch things at the bottom of the sea, kind of like at the bottom of the ocean floor. You can dive, but you have to dive after something. You'll see a dark spot in the water, but it has to be not a fish. It has to be like with bubbles, and you'll see like these bubbles kind of rise to the top. And if you see them and a dark spot underneath it, tell me, because I'm looking for some right now. That's a no jellyfish. I've gotten stung multiple times by a jellyfish. I mean, Chico, the character, you know, this character has gotten stung multiple times by a jellyfish. And she just kind of goes, ah, she kind of freaks out a little bit. Nope, that's a fish. Come on, I want something to show you. Come here. Is that it? Is that one?
It looks like it.
Yes, that's one. Come here. Oh no, am I getting a cramp?
Oh.
Okay, small cramp. No, we're good. Dive. Ah, I got it. What is it? Oh, this. Oh, sweet! I got a sea urchin, and I didn't poke myself either. Sweet. So cool. So check this out. So again, you can have a 3rd page. So you get fish, you get bugs, and now you have deep undersea things. So guess what? Congratulations, you've made it to the end of the Animal Crossing New Leaf demo. But there is one small thing. I asked in the very beginning, so you're probably asking what happened to Tortimer, right? Tortimer has given and has kind of passed on his role of mayor to you because he's retired on this island. That's why the island exists. So that's why you're here. So you can go, say what's up, say hi. So Tortimer's fine, he's great. So to recap, Animal Crossing New Leaf comes out on June 9. You're the boss. There's tons more collectible stuff, your home, your stuff, your clothes, and there's always something to do in Animal Crossing. My name is JC. Thank you for attending Wondercon 2013. Please come and play in the Nintendo booth and have a lot of fun. Bye, guys.